Visitors. Do you mind if I fetch my teeth?
Colonel, would you turn around, please? Sit down on the bed. Let's go.
They're in the teeth are in on the sink.
Look at me.
I'll fetch them.
We are agents from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Look at me. I'm talking to you. We've received information concerning your involvement in espionage. You can either cooperate with us right now, or you'll be under arrest. Do you understand, Colonel?
No, not really. Why do you keep calling me Colonel?
Hello, everyone. I'm Anna, your cinephile host. During the Cold War era, the Soviet Union and America sent lots of spies to the other side, and both countries had their counterintelligence agencies to nab them. One of the Soviet spies arrested by the FBI was Colonel Rudolf Abel. In order to demonstrate the greatness of American justice, the U.S. government hires a lawyer to defend him. A New York insurance lawyer, Jim Donovan, was chosen for his excellent negotiation skills. Jim Donovan, the lawyer, is eloquent and persuasive with his deep and quick understanding of the facts in any case and with his thorough knowledge of laws. And of course, he is fully aware of the fact that once he accepts the request by the government to defend a Soviet spy, that will put him and his family in great danger. But this criminal code professional is also a patriot. He is not afraid of what people would think of him or what they would do to threaten his family.
Oh, her.
What in God's name happened? Honey, are you all right? Are you hurt?
I've got her upstairs.
But Jim Donovan still insists on defending the Constitution and the constitutional rights of the people, and for the right of the spy to have a defense in the court of law. At the same time, the U.S. Air Force sends the U-2 reconnaissance aircraft deep into the Soviet territory to take pictures of its suspicious military facilities. The pilots of the Black Birds are asked to commit suicide immediately should their aircraft be shot down and they are about to be captured.
If capture is a foregone conclusion, you go down with your plane. Now, if you think you can ditch and get away, if you're close enough to a border, fine, you know the ejection protocol. But if you ditch, you bring the dollar with you. All right, there's a pin inside. You scratch your skin anywhere, it's instantaneous. If you think you are about to be captured, you use it.
However, man proposes, God disposes. One of the U-2s was shot down, but the pilot didn't commit suicide. He was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment for espionage. The same as Colonel Rudolf Abel, who was sentenced to 30 years imprisonment. Thus, the Americans and the Russians decided to negotiate an exchange. Just right in the middle of the negotiation, an American university student was arrested by East Germany. They want to take advantage of the student to exchange Rudolf Abel to make the US government recognize it as a nation. The funniest thing is that East Germany actually didn't have any say in this exchange. The Soviets are the big brother. So Donovan and the head of the KGB Eastern Europe unit make the decision to exchange the pilot powers and Rudolf Abel on Saturday morning at 5:30 at the Glynlike Bridge. But East Germany wants to release the university student at a border checkpoint.
We're on. 2 for 1.
Hot dog.
Let's have a drink.
One wrinkle.
What is that?
They won't release Pryor with powers, not at the bridge. They'll release him at the same time. When the Russians give us powers on the bridge, they'll release Pryor over checkpoint Charlie.
What does that mean?
I think it means we want to have the last word.
But they will do it.
You tell me, you felt him out.
And Donovan is right. As Germany releases Pryor to make the exchange on the bridge moving on. When Donovan escorted Abel to the other side of the bridge, he worries about the security of the life of Abel. But Abel is not worried and asks the same as usual. Would it help? He thanks Donovan for everything he did for him and left a gift for Donovan. When he gets back home, the US government announces the secret true event. Donovan rapidly experiences a reversal of his fortune. People see him as a victor, not as a villain anymore.
Efforts to obtain Mr. Powers' release have been underway for some time. In recent efforts, the United States government has had the cooperation and assistance of Mr. James B. Donovan, a New York attorney.
I thought Daddy was fishing for salmon.
Donovan saved Colonel Rudolph Abel's life and the bargaining chips to exchange spies for the US government. Colonel Rudolph Abel safely returned back to Russia. He was shown to sit in the back seat, though he wasn't executed, and lived safely with his wife and daughter. Jim Donovan, the lawyer, was asked by President John F. Kennedy later to negotiate the release of more than 1,000 refugees in the Bay of Pigs in Cuba. However, Donovan successfully secured the release of nearly 10,000 men, women, and children. I'm Anna. Thanks for watching this movie based on true story. We have more Cinephile episodes on Funday website. Let's join the party there. See you guys!
We're on. 2 for 1.
Hot dog.
Let's have a drink.
One wrinkle.
What is that?
They won't release Pryor with Powers, not at the bridge. They'll release him at the same time. When the Russians give us Powers on the bridge, they'll release Pryor over Checkpoint Charlie.
What does that mean?
I think it means we want to have the last word.
But they will do it.
You tell me, you felt him out.